Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Johnson is out there with J.R. Smith. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Michael Redd. And it's Bird in at the 5. And for Chicago, we've got Barnes. Jordan is out there with Bryant. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Giannis in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Chicago to start out. Jordan with it. There's the pass to McGrady. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
Booker against Jordan. 17-foot shot on the way. And he recovers it. Redd outside. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Barnes with the ball for Chicago. It's a three-point game.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
And here's Booker. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Bird with the jam.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Chicago shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First free throw is good.
Shooting for Chicago, Tracy McGrady.
And McGrady drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Booker with no one around. It's good from the top of the key.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
McGrady passes to Barnes. And the rejection by Smith. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
There's a minute 40 left to play here in the first. And to Antetokounmpo. Redd with the rebound. Booker against Jordan. And there's Booker on the assist by Johnson. Booker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, just such a crafty offensive talent. Devin Booker working the mid-range. What doesn't he do?
Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Redd outside. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's McGrady. Misses the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's Booker from the arc. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Chicago the other way. Here's Jordan. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
Now here's Johnson. 27 seconds left here in the first quarter. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Chicago making some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kevin Durant comes in for McGrady. And it's Stephen Curry in for Bryant. 6 to shoot. That one drops for him.
Guys, Smith's so dangerous in the pick and roll sets. Got to keep an eye on him.
It's Curry with the drive. Bucket is good.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Here's Bird. And that one hits back iron. Here's Jordan. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Chicago. They're up by 2. And we'll be back right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Chicago right now, Barnes out there with Davis, and it's Durant. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Jordan in at the 2-guard spot. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Timeout call.
Chicago making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Yeah, and every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
Second chance shot. Davis finds KD. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. And then Smith with the dunk.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Rebound by Johnson.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Now here's Booker. A 19-foot shot, and Davis sends it back.
The incredible width of Davis uses it to perfection to come up with the block. Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
The deep three from Smith. Great play by Bird to set it up. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's JR's specialty right there. The defense can't let him have a shot. I don't care what kind of range he's in.
Here's Bird. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Davis, that's for 2. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Assisted by LaMelo Ball.
1:22 left in the first half of the game. Red kicks to Booker. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Already you see it. Booker adding the strength to take the contact and win out.
Chicago calls timeout.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Anthony Davis. McGrady comes in for Kevin Durant. Kobe's checked in for Ball. And Iverson's subbed in for Stephen Curry. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Chicago calls timeout.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Kobe.
Into the lineup for Chicago, LaMelo Ball.
There's 53 seconds left here in the second. Booker looking around. Bird with the bucket.
Larry Bird.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Deep two from Ball. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Ball's got his second basket of the game. Booker with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And right there you see Devin Booker's feel for the game. This guy knows exactly when to give it up.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball from long range. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
And the dunk by Booker.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Ball, the pass to Iverson. A three-pointer off the mark. With 3, Booker, a three-pointer is right on target.
3.
Booker's got 11 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct.
And that does it for the first half of play. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Bird is out there with Johnson. And it's Michael Redd. Then there's J.R. Smith. And it's Booker in at the point.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Booker outside. No good that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Curry's shot is off.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Amazing to think some questioned if Curry could lead on his own, isn't it, Doris? He has answered the critics quickly.
One 62-point outburst showed how dominant he is. After missing almost all of 2020, some began to doubt Mr. Curry. I don't think anyone is going to make that mistake again.
2 minutes.
He lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. On its way from Curry for 2. And they cash in right away with a quick shot.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
And Paul with the block.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
A shot by McGrady, no good. 90 seconds now into the second half. Johnson's shot is off. Out to the right wing. Ball from long range. That one is good again. He sits straight from the floor with the basket.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, young fella can provide that as well.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Chicago.
Kevin Durant.
Bird kicks to Johnson. Pass to Bird. Shoots over Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting for the away team. Larry Bird taking 2 shots.
Bird hits them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
There's Ball with the three. Bird pulls it in. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Johnson down low. He's covered by Ball. It's right outside. No good that time. Chicago trails by 5. Lets it fly. Ball no good. For three, Booker. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
It's Curry outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from 3.
Poked away. Stolen by Durant. Barnes dishes the ball. And the shot no good. A bit short. And they're moving it up. Throws it up high. Red's shot is right there. He has 5. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up by 7. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So with Paul on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Tracy McGrady is out there with Barnes. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Tobin. And it's Jordan in at the 1 spot.
Well, that's the bread, the butter, the main course. Booker's move in the catch and shoot money.
Chicago calls timeout. And with a 4th quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Davis is checked in for Barnes. Kevin Durant comes in for McGrady. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Bryant. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Jordan. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, you're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
Okay, David, thanks. Good. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position. That's really nice rebounding technique.
2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break. And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
It's been like this all night for both teams, the offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9.
J.R. Smith. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 10. There's 1:34 left in the 4th quarter.
Get ready for the Dick Squad.
Barnes is checked in for Chicago. Stephen Curry comes in for Ball.
Stephen Curry.
There's 1:34 left to play in the final quarter. Booker with it. Guarded now by Durant. Got a hand on it. On its way from Curry for 2. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Boy, the ability to pull the trigger so quickly. Steph Curry doesn't even appear to set himself. If it's a clean catch, he's getting that shot off.
Smith kicks to Booker. Tries it from 19. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Red. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
He makes the second free throw, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And he nails the third. And it's Barnes with the ball for Chicago. Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and able to knock it away.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Devin Booker.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Here's Red. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he sinks the second. 51 seconds left in the fourth. Durant for three. And they get it back. Launches a three. Antetokounmpo kicks to Barnes. And they go to the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Free throw good. Red.
Michael Red.
Both free throws good from Red. Irving against Booker. Puts it up off the inbound. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
But just a spectacular display of ball handling from Kyrie, opening up the look there. Many believe he might have the best handle in the game.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line.
For the away team.
Sometimes picking after number 10 is just fine. The 13th pick in 2016, Devin Booker, one of the brightest young guards in the NBA today.
Curry gets the bucket.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
Here's Red, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Curry. Fourth personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Michael Red. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Red.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
And Stephen Curry with the foul.
Stephen Curry.
That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line.
At the line for the away team.
Free throw good. Red.
At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now here's Curry from deep. Misses there. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
like me, but you want my friend. How you look, how you look, how you sound? I'm a boss, I'm a brat, hard to handle. I'm a real life mood, a real life muse, got some pretty in my sandals. I can't help I was born like this. Ain't my fault that you want my drip. Little bit of could have been my friend. Now you gotta listen while I pop my fast. I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas.
On the floor for the visiting team, at center, Paul George.
And now, the starting lineup for Chicago. At the center position, standing 6'11", number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the power forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 4, Scotty Barnes. At the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 1, Tracy McGrady. At the shooting guard position, at 6'6", number 24, Kobe Bryant. The other guard, at 6'6", number 23, Michael Jordan. The head coach of your home team is Jason Kidd. Once again, your Chicago starters.
And here's Smart. Now the starting group for the visitors. Marcus Smart out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Paul George. Then it's Klay Thompson. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to Klay, or he'll drop these all night long.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Klay Thompson is an all-time great, one of the best shooters, hands down. Key part of the great dynasties in Golden State.
Julius Randle's checked in for Paul George. Chicago with the ball. It's a 3-point game. On the wing, Curry. Pass to McGrady. Now Ball fires the 3, and he buries his first look. Klay can sometimes get overshadowed by his teammates, but Grant, he's definitely one of the stars in this league.
And it seems that Klay doesn't mind that at times he's overlooked. He's all about winning and not worried about press. He's just a great teammate who's easy to play with.
He buries it from 3. Thompson's got 6.
Splash! Thompson loves a 3-point showdown, and he usually wins that battle.
And the basket by Curry.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's McGrady. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Such a clever facilitator. Steph Curry is fantastic at noticing when his teammates are uncovered.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Worthy. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Here's Ball. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
And it's Smart missing. Chicago with the ball. Barnes with it. Now Thompson defending. They get the rebound. Shots blocked.
Staying connected, timing his jump perfectly. Randle showing he can make plays at both ends.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Randle can't hit. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Shooting for Chicago,
Tracy McGrady, taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Smart. Antetokounmpo with the block.
A Defensive Player of the Year winner, Antetokounmpo affects so many shots with his length.
Entertaining fans and embarrassing opponents. AD showing us what it's all about.
The visitors with the ball. Trailing by 8.
Chicago foul. Michael Jordan. First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Jordan finds Davis. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Smart outside, and he drives in. No good. Excellent D there from Davis.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And so it's Chicago earning. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
We've got Kelly Oubre, also Marcus Smart out there, Julius Randle out there with Paul George. And finished off by Davis.
All AD needs is solid inside positioning. Once he has this, he's clear for takeoff.
That's tipped. To the middle. And here comes the break. Here's Randle. Offensive rebound. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. First team
First one
foul.
falls for him.
At the line for the away team, James Worthy.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Pass to Bryant. Shoots over Oubre. And Bryant gets it to go. Bryant's got his first 2 points.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Randle, the pass to George. Here's Smart. George outside.
First half, 2 minutes.
20 feet out. Goes back up. Randle. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Barnes finds Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's Smart going inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Pass to Worthy. That shot is off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Antetokounmpo outside. That's good from Durant on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
I love when Durant attacks with confidence, especially when he's this close inside.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Thompson, he's checked in for Oubre. Smart passes to Randall. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Irving. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Klay Thompson picks one up.
I'm happy I didn't have to guard Kyrie. He's a problem, and he draws a lot of fouls.
The first free throw is good.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
Releases. George with the bucket.
Paul George.
Always a threat to get to the rim. This time, Paul George pulls up and buries it.
Driving to the basket. Offensive rebound. McGrady, good.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Pass to Worthy. With the teardrop. Antetokounmpo with the block. Here's Paul. And it's slammed in by Paul.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Paul against Smart. Inside. Here's Randall. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
One thing we knew Randall could do entering the league, finish inside through contact.
Paul. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Up 19. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first. So far, it's been a runaway. You got to like what Anthony Davis has done in this game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
We've got Barnes. Also, Giannis Antetokounmpo out there. And it's Bryant in at the 2. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half.
Hey, that's just their first turnover. Overall, they've done a great job taking care of the ball.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great sendback.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Shot from 16, and that one drops.
The big lefty polishing all aspects of his game, including the jumper from mid-range.
Jordan, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and the layup is good. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Thompson passes to Oubre. Lets it go from 11. Here's Randall. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Barnes. And he nails the jumper.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Smart passes to Thompson. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Assists aren't Thompson's strong suit, but he smartly feeds a ready shooter.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Chicago with the ball.
The first thing that comes to mind when you're talking about Klay Thompson is shooting, but his post play is fantastic. A great way for him to take advantage of mismatches.
To the paint. Here's Randall. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And he recovers it.
Great anticipation from Steph Curry and beautiful timing on that play.
Oubre's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Shot is good by Curry. And the post play, something Klay has worked on.
Makes sense with his height and size. Working inside out, also a benefit for Klay. He is much more than just a shooter.
Smart outside. Pass to Thompson. The three. Knocks it down from distance. 9 points in the game.
What a graceful shot by Klay. You can tell range shooting is second nature for him.
Here's Worthy. Out to Thompson. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Thompson's got 12 points.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Paul George, he's checked in for Oubre. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And you think about the draft profile of LaMelo Ball. Grant, the court vision has been as good as advertised.
I mean, he's just a gifted passer who sees over defenders. He enjoys making those flashy plays. He's been everything you want from a playmaker. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
McGrady, good.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
George has gone 2 of 4 from the field. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Here's Ball. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Savvy ball movement by Anthony Davis, making good use of his floor vision.
George outside. Drops in the three.
George for 3.
Here's Ball. Up in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Up 19. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Paul George. Klay Thompson is out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Julius Randle. Here's Thompson. Durant pulls it in. Chicago with the ball. They have a 19-point lead.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you.
Looking to get it going. And it's Randall with the jam.
Apparently no one willing to step in Randall's way, and you can see why.
Ball passes to Durant. And here is Antetokounmpo. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
LaMelo Ball with with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Good decision to regather, talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
Antetokounmpo has gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the jam by George.
The trust George has built with his team, they know he'll finish strong if they feed him.
Tries it from 16. Outside Curry. The 3-ball. Randall pulls down the board.
Chicago foul.
Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game. Oubre, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. Smart finds George. Here's Worthy. Checked by Davis. George's shot is off. Chicago with the ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Ball passes to Antetokounmpo. Right side Davis. And he makes it on the layup.
These close-range shots are Davis's bread and butter. He is a consistent scorer inside.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Smart against Curry. Smart passes to George. That one is off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Ball outside. Shoots over Oubre. And that one's long. Smart for 3. Drills it from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Deflected. Here he goes, and he jams it home with authority.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
George for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
Ball no good. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Smart against Curry. Pass to George. Over on Antetokounmpo. Here's the break. Here's Curry. And it's good from the elbow.
Stephen Curry in transition, showing off his speed on that play.
Smart outside. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you later.
Might give her back to the streets. I always call, I don't need no receipts. Bad from New Orleans. She love me and I barely even know her. Started with a scissor, now I'm boiling. Hit the A, take it to the boiler. Saving all this money, I'm a hoarder. Love her, then you know I gotta spoil her. I just turn around, she's spoiling. Even if you want it, can't avoid it. Double R, big Rolls Royce. Made our own way, they ain't sure us. They try to act like they don't know us. They'll be the first to approach us. No loaders. They below us. Been locked in on.
Standing 6'11", number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Starting at power forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 4, Scotty Barnes. The other forward position, standing 6'8", number 1, Tracy McGrady. Starting at shooting guard, at 6'6" number 24, Kobe Bryant. Starting at the other guard, at 6'6", number 23, Michael Jordan.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Klay Thompson, Carmelo Anthony out there with Kobe Bryant, and it's Wade in a 2-guard.
Getting better and better as a playmaker. Giannis is the ultimate team-first superstar. He does put up big assist numbers, and that's an evolving part of his game.
Now here's Anthony. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. He shoots. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Jordan often gets his hoops off the dribble, but he also is capable as a catch-and-shoot guy.
Thompson against Jordan. Bryant outside. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Barnes finds Bryant. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys. And, you know, when Giannis takes a shot, the defense wins if it's a shot outside of the paint. They want him taking jumpers.
Ooh, Thompson with the block. Here's Anthony. And there's the drive. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
You know, Clark, with Giannis, it's impossible to keep him out of the paint.
Well, once he gets in there, it's too late. I mean, fortunately, he knows that's his strength, and he butters his bread in there. Still, sometimes he'll bail out a team with that jump shot. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Here's Bryant. He takes it in. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
Barnes, it's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Wade. Pass to Leitner. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Checking in for Chicago, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, LaMelo Ball.
Pass to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. It's good on the putback.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Bryant. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
You know, with Bryant's height and quickness, he can score very effectively down close to the rim. Very skilled inside.
And his first shot of the game, no good. Down low, Leitner. Curry with the block. And here's the fast break. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Leitner. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Curry. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Leading by 8. And the second quarter about to go. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
They've got Kobe Bryant. He's out there with Carmelo Anthony. And it's Wade in at the 1 spot. Bryant's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Ball outside over Anthony. Ball no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than layups. So I'd agree with you there.
Carmelo Anthony.
And Anthony drops them both.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release and elite score.
Irving, no good. Here's Leitner. Antetokounmpo covering. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Chicago timeout call.
Get ready for the Gear Squad.
The visitors with the ball. 6-point game. Pass to Wade. The floater. It's deflected.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
And they turn it over. Stepped on the line that time. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Unloads from 13. Wade misses. Pass to McGrady. Beyond the arc. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Right side Davis. Ball no good.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And Bryant gets it to go. Bryant's got 6.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
And we've begun to see their three-point shooting slip a little this quarter.
For better or worse, and it looks like the latter. I mean, those threes not really falling yet.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
WSP.
Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And that one's good. Bryant.
The mid-range stroke of Bryant. You got that. I mean, he's got a terrific feel from here.
Bryant's gone 50% shooting tonight. 4 of 8. Here's Ball. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Ball's got his first points of the game. Here's Wade, hounded by Ball. Wade misses. Curry finds some space. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
Bryant outside from deep three-point range. And he can't get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right side Davis. Curry passes to Antetokounmpo. To the wing on the left. The three from Ball. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Anthony. Nails the 16-footer. He's got 6.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's Chicago going into the break up 12. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back to the game after this break.
Yo, I got a message. Yeah, I'm sorry for people speaking in the background. What is up, Mr. P? I don't know if you're still watching, but whatever. I'm gonna use my mic now. I don't know why, but whatever. I'll see you. Actually, no. What the frick am I saying? I'm gonna mute my mic, but when they're, I'm gonna try to keep my mic on for the rest of the video. I'm gonna try, but I'm gonna mute my mic for now. All right. I'll see y'all in a few minutes. Bye.
Big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They've got Kobe Bryant. Anthony Davis is out there with Barnes. Then it's Ball. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Bryant. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Bryant's gone 4 of 10 here. From deep. Here's Bosh. Nails the baby hook.
And, you know, Chris Bosh is so skilled close to the bucket. Get him the ball, and he'll find a way to score.
The 3 from Ball. The rebound by Bosh. Ball's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Bryant outside. On the take. And it's blocked by Davis.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
Davis has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far.
B.A. and Anthony Davis, you got a big man who can give you 28 a game and contend for Defensive Player of the Year. Enough said.
Pass to Wade. Here's Paul. They get it again. Bosh. And he banks in the layup.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And Davis standing 6'10 with a 7'6 wingspan. His sphere of influence, let's call it, is gigantic.
B.A., I love that phrase, sphere of influence, and that's exactly what A.D. has. Multiple first-time all-defense selections, and rightfully so. This guy gets it done at both ends.
Releases. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
No problems knocking that one down.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Fires the 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket.
Well, that's just a matter of outworking the defense there by Giannis, beating them to the glass and sending it right back.
Got a hand on it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Thompson. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter. Pulls it. And Ball gets it to go. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Bryant. It's tipped.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Ball with another miss.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Wade, that's good.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
There's Ball with a three. Fires in the triple. Ball's got 10 points.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis, seeing the floor and making the right decision.
Anthony up top. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Thompson. Now Bryant. Shot from the top of the key. And he connects with a jumper.
Assistant.
He's got 10.
Klay Thompson.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. 2 on the clock. Pulled the shot a little left. Bounce goes his way, though.
And no hesitation from Klay. I mean, you think back to that terrible ACL injury on a fast break in the 2019 finals. This guy is fearless.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Up by 3. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Anthony is out there with Kobe Bryant. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Wade in at the point guard position.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Thompson with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
And a slide play from Thompson. I mean, he's too quick. No room for distractions when he's guarding him.
Barnes, it's good.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Pass to Bryant. Takes it inside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with this team. He asked his players to really push the tempo. He wants to see quicker transition into the open court so they have the chance to score before the defense can set up. Trying to use their speed to full advantage, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Bryant outside. Softly drops in the floater. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Shot is good by Curry.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Anthony against Barnes. Anthony in the post. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most. Using his height advantage inside.
Irving for 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Leitner. Thompson outside. Sinks it from distance. Thompson's got 10 points here in the second half.
With perfect mechanics, too. Klay Thompson's jumper is a work of art, an all-time shooter.
Knocks down the triple.
Yes, indeedy. Irving giving you much in the clutch.
Barnes against Anthony. To the inside. Howard down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. And a deep three from Curry. And buries it from deep.
I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
There's 57 seconds left in the game.
LA team.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end, putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Davis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Curry with it from the arc. They get it back. Davis. The deep three from Durant. The putback. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. And they get it back. And he sinks it. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. A little mid-range shot is up. The offensive rebound. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're on top by 3. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Irving for 3. Nails it from 3. Now it's a 6-point Chicago lead.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And here's Thompson for 3. Misses the 3. 19-footer. And it comes off the front of the rim. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Yo, bro, I don't know what they're talking about, the people in the background. Don't let them, I'm playing, you know, if you're new to my channel, that's not me talking, alright? Yes. I'm gonna be ending the video. And I will see you guys next time. Alright, goodbye.